Hey, good morning and welcome to another show with the doctor. We have him in the house. He's back in the green room, just putting a little powder on his nose, making sure there's no shine when he comes out. But I have to share with you this morning, look at those mountains. Have you seen the views we have? They're spectacular. But you know what they mean? It means and it's going to be a little colder here in the desert. And, my wife likes to sleep with cool temperatures, but we're waking up in the morning and it's 64, 65 in the house. Well, Mike's going to talk about that on how to keep our home comfortable during the winter and a lot more. Let's bring him in. Hey, Mike, how you doing this morning?
Good. Yourself?
I'm good, thank you. Well, I won't delay, but I know I'm looking forward to it because I like to sleep where it's a little warm. My wife likes to sleep where it's a little cold. But I'm looking forward to taking some notes on how we can keep our home comfortable during the winter when we really need to have that heater going and be comfortable. So I'm going to turn it over to you.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much, Jeff. So, yeah, the wintertime is a beautiful time out here in the desert. We really enjoy our views of the white covered mountains. We don't have the 120, 110-degree days that we do in the summertime. It's really nice out here. But you want to make sure that your house is comfortable. So, like Jeff said, he likes to sleep where it's a little bit warmer. His wife likes it a little bit cooler. And in the wintertime, you can kind of achieve both. Jeff, you can put on a electric blanket and let your wife have the cool house at night. But then getting up in the morning is really difficult when it's cold. I got a 8-year-old daughter who probably would sleep till about 10 if I let her, especially when it's cold. So getting her up from school, we want to make sure that we have our heater turn on about an hour before we are scheduled to wake up at 6:30. So our heater, we have it on a schedule so that it turns on, and by 6:30, our house is toasty warm. It's easier to get out of bed and start moving than when it's freezing and all you want to do is just wrap yourself in that blanket. So that's one thing I would suggest to people who like their house a little bit colder but don't like to get up to a cold home is look for a thermostat that actually can be set and programmed. There's programmable thermostats and there's Wi-Fi thermostats that you can do that. So if you want to lay in bed and you're not sure when you're going to get out of bed, you can take your Wi-Fi thermostat and set it without even getting out of bed. And 10 minutes later, you got a toasty warm home. And then the programmables, you just set it for the time you want to get out of bed. So really nice options that they have just on the thermostat settings. But when we're talking about your whole home and keeping that comfortable, especially in the wintertime, but it helps in the summertime, is insulation. So insulation, I always think of it as a sweater that you're wearing. So insulation would be like a sweater that you're wearing, keeps you nice and toasty. When the wind's blowing, you'd have a windbreaker on top of that sweater so the wind doesn't cut through. That's kind of the shell of your house. So you have two parts that help keep the heat in your home during the wintertime, and that's the insulation, the blanket that's on you, and then the shell of the house, that would be your windbreaker or call it your comforter or something. So that wind outside doesn't cut through. But insulation is a major part. In your attic, a lot of people out here, we have R38 insulation. I think we want a minimum of R30, but R38 is pretty standard out here. But if you walk into an attic and you look at your attic, you're probably going to see batt insulation that is just thrown around. There's gaps everywhere. You could take an infrared camera, shine it inside your home, and you're going to see cold and hot spots throughout your home, ceiling all over. So we blow insulation in, and we use ProCat attic insulation, the pink stuff. So we like that pink stuff because it doesn't settle. Some of the other insulation, it's heavy. It's got some benefits in other areas, but it settles. So over time, you lose your R value. The attic cat insulation doesn't settle. So we prefer that. If you're looking to add some insulation to your attic, you want to do that. It's a great way to keep your house comfortable. Other areas are your windows. Windows and doors tend to be areas of leaks, so air can get out or into your home. So you want to close the home and stop as much leaks from inside your home to outside or the attic, because that's where you're trying to get the temperature difference. You're trying to change the temperature inside your home, so it's different than the temperature outside. Well, when your windows leak or your doors leak, you're going to end up with areas that allow cold or heat to get into your home, and makes your house less comfortable, makes your air conditioner work more, and stuff like that. Windows, they're really good products with windows these days. They have the double paned. They have a high R value in there, high U value in these windows. And so they're great, especially in the summertime out here, where when that sun is beating down on that window and you're trying to keep your house cool, these things let very little heat through your window, even with direct sun. So if you're looking to keep that heat out, but still keep your view, look at windows, look at upgrading your windows and stuff. And then your heater itself, you want to make sure that your heater is working properly. Okay. So we go out, we want to make sure we do a maintenance on our heater before winter comes. It's not too late. You can still get it done, but you want to make sure that your heater is working properly. It's going to come on and heat your home to the comfortable level that you want it to come on to, and that you're satisfied that it's not causing a safety issue in your house with carbon monoxide or any other gas leaks, things like that. And also that it's working at its top performance, efficiency, and functionality wise to make sure it lasts the longest. So we can help you out with almost all of these things, and give you a direction of where to get your windows done if you want those, though we don't do them ourselves. If you are interested in like a new system, we have a amazing sale going on. It's called our leap year sale. Comes around once every 4 years. And at this leap year sale, we basically have bought a warehouse full of equipment at an amazing deal from our suppliers. We have a limited amount of equipment, but we're selling this stuff off at a great deal. Our suppliers work for us because of the sale that we want to put on this February. And if you're looking or interested or thinking about a new system, jump right now, because these prices won't last. So take a look at it. We can help you out with your insulation. We can help you out with your duct work. Make sure that's all tight. Make sure you have the right thermostat for you. And if you need a new system, take advantage of this leap year sale that we have going on right now. But stay warm and cozy in your homes and enjoy this winter. So